going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and this new series is called Tish Talks, where you're gonna really get to know me. And I'm gonna hit some balls while doing it. Starting with my first question, how did you get into golf? This one I get very commonly, and I got into golf through my dad. It was actually the way him and I bonded. So my dad got me into the sport when I was 3 years old, and then soon thereafter, when I turned 7, that's when I started competing. And then ever since, I've never stopped swinging. But now I'm so much better than my dad. I actually started beating him as soon as I turned like 9. What is my favorite golf course? Well, I actually had the opportunity to play it for the first time last year, and that's Pebble Beach. I love Pebble Beach. I've actually covered so many events from there, but I never had the opportunity to make a divot on that golf course because I was either covering for AT&T or the US Open. Ooh, that was a good one. And so when I finally played it, it was just like so awesome because I already knew the layout of the golf course. I already felt like I knew what I was doing. And it's also just so pretty being by the water. How did I become pro? Well, I did a lot of golfing. That's a very interesting question, I guess I'd say. So for me, like I said earlier, I've been playing for a long time, since I was 3, and competing since I was 7. I then went into the national junior level, competing nationwide, then to high school, competing statewide, collegiate golf, and then soon thereafter I turned pro. And if you're wondering how that works, basically, you can just claim yourself as pro. You just got to enter an event as a pro so that you can earn money, versus amateur status you can't earn money, or there's a certain cap. So my first event I turned pro 2015, and then in 2018 that was the last competition that I've had. And yeah, that's about it. But if you haven't heard of Q School or Q Series, that's a whole different, I guess, conversation, because that's the event that you sign up for to deem yourself as a professional and see what level you're at in your professional golf career. So it was called Q School back in my day. Wow, really showing my age. I joined Q School I think 3 times or 4 times, and I never got to second stage. The format's different now, but I was always like 1 shot away from making the cut. But that still got me some extra status every single time, just not very high status. And then there's always qualifiers you could do too. But yeah, that was the peak of it for me. In terms of how you go pro, that's a whole different question that I can answer in another video. Next question is, how tall are you? Well, I like to round up. I'm 5'5", but in actuality, I'm just about like maybe 5'4" and 3/4. But if you ask me, I basically maxed out. My mom is 4'11", and my dad is 5'5", so I think I did pretty good. Next question is, what is my lowest 9-hole score and lowest 18? Great question. I had to really think about this. It's been a long time. Ooh, that was a good one. My lowest 9, I believe, was 5 under. Is 5 under, and my lowest 18, it was a 65, so it was 7 under. No bogeys, too. Not too bad. Ooh, that was a broken ball, but I still hit it good. What is my favorite club and my least favorite club? Well, my favorite club, I'd have to say, is a tie between my driver and my 3-wood. And my least favorite, I'd probably have to say is my 60-degree right now. I played in the Farmers Insurance Pro-Am, and I got to play with Jason Day and Mark Hubbard, aka Hubs, and Grant Horvat and Micah Morris. And what did I do in front of all of them? I chunked it. like this far away. Luckily not in front of Jason Day. It was Hubs, but still, 60 degree, not my friend right now. I promise I'm gonna get better. Which part of the Philippines is your family from? I love that question. They're from Cebu, and I love it there. I haven't visited in a minute, but I hope to visit like sometime this year. Did I play other sports growing up? I played a lot of sports growing up just for fun, but definitely nothing super competitive because my parents were definitely afraid of if I would get injured, and golf was always my main focus. Any off weekend, every school break, I was always competing and traveling. Oof. My 4-iron is also one of not my favorite ones, but I'm practicing it right now. So growing up, I loved to play any throwing sports. I loved track and field. I loved volleyball. I was always very athletic, but nope. Golf was it for me. That wasn't very good. Darn 4-iron. If I got to choose another sport that wasn't golf, what would it be? I would have to say, I think soccer. Yeah, I'm a really big women's soccer fan. I actually just met Alex Morgan yesterday at the Pro-Am and got to walk and talk with her, which was really cool. There you go, that's a good one. And I just admire the amount of, how much it physically takes to be able to compete at that level. Like I love having strong thighs. Is that a weird thing to say? I don't know. But it's like by nature in soccer you have to have that, and I think it's just like, I don't know, I just love it. I'm just such a big fan. So, except I really suck at kicking a ball. I could do throwing sports, but kicking a ball is just, nope, not my jam for some reason. Ooh, that's good. Stick it. This is a good question. When did I come out? I came out on June 30th, 2019. I actually partnered with a media entity that is associated with the PGA Tour to help share my message, and to this day, it's one of the happiest days of my life that day. I just really felt like all the weight just got taken off my shoulders, and I don't know. But if you ask me, like, really, I feel like I come out almost every day just because it surprises people and it takes people back, which I totally get. That's fine. I had to explain myself quite often just in normal conversation, but if we're talking about the actual day, June 30th. I even have a head cover that says it right here. It says, all in, and the date. What is my ultimate goal? That's a really good question. I think there's a lot to that answer. My ultimate goal is to be able to take care of my family, to create financial security and generational wealth, if that's possible. My ultimate goal career-wise is to just make a positive impact in golf, and I'm not trying to be cheesy, I'm being for real. Like, I just want to leave golf in a better place than where it started, because golf was such a very different climate than when I was 7 trying to not wear boy clothes because there was nothing else to wear when I went to go practice. I want to inspire the younger generation in golf. Literal career goals wise, I really hope to have my own show one day. We'll see. And maybe have my own brand one day. I guess we'll also see. Ooh, that was bad. But yeah, I guess my real ultimate goal is just to always be very gracious and to always, like, chase whatever makes me happy and not do all the work I do for the sake of just trying to always make money or what have you. I just want to be happy. I want to live my life to the fullest. All right, that is all the time that we have. That is, I don't know how many questions we answered, but I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any more, please put it in the comments below. But for right now, That's it. If you like what you see, be sure to like, subscribe, or hit the notifications button so you don't miss a beat. Till next time.